case manager would follow up a week later and say, okay, so what are you doing? And I see in your records that you're supposed to be taking half your pills. Are you taking half your pills? And he'll go, oh.
Telephone call, email, how do these things happen?
Telephone call, email, either, whatever the preference of the patient is, you know, and most often it's a telephone call because you're trying to make a relationship. You know, you cannot make a relationship with emails. You know, I mean, you can try. Once you've got one, it's okay. You know, you lose a lot with that. Basically, our managed care, as we call them, is kind of our financial group. If they come in early into a case, we had a catastrophic case a few years ago, and this lady was completely healthy, you know, at least she thought she was, 60-year-old, working, kind of put out her back, so went to the doctor, and he gave her some anti-inflammatories. 2 weeks later, she collapses, has a blood clot in her lungs, and then she gets admitted, but then she starts bleeding because she was taking an anti-inflammatory and had an ulcer, and then they put her on the blood thinner. She was bleeding. This story gets way worse, and we don't have time to discuss it. But the bottom line is that they were out of network, so they might have gotten a 50% discount. Her story basically was so bad that the bill at the end was $1 million. But we managed to get in early and use all of your tools that you just mentioned and basically discuss with the CFO as to what this care is going to really be worth and what we should pay. At the end, you won't believe this, but we managed to save 80% on that bill. And the reason being that Medicare, if you go with the DRG that they have, would have paid about 90% probably. And so we were paying a little bit more to make sure that they made some money, but that they didn't have to really run away with the money. And so that's how that worked out. And so there's a value to being creative with how you're going to work with the hospitals and not just have a flat network rate sometimes, because it's not whether you get 50% or 40%, it's 50% or 40% you want, right? And so it's the right discount in the right place, and that's what is important.